in my heart, in the inside, I'm an Elfie. I'm an Elfie. I'ma say what I said, I'm an Elfie. Oh, yeah. Today, I'm going to be reacting to all the short clips and snippets of Wicked One Wonderful Night. It aired yesterday on NBC, and if you want to watch the full-length version of this wonderful night, go ahead and stream Peacock. This video is not sponsored, though it should. But anyways, without further ado, my name is Isabel Tucson, your vocal coach and your vocal bestie. And if you don't got a coach, well, you got one now. This is 2 Cents on Singing, where I react and vocally break down favorite songs from our favorite vocal divas. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Our first clip of the night is No One Mourns the Wicked. Now, already with this, I'm loving her beautiful sound. She sounds very balanced on No One Mourns the Wicked. I think in musical theater, every character has kind of like a sound profile, and every show has its own kind of sound profile. And Ariana Grande really hit the nose with this, to the point where whenever we saw her, and even when we see her now performing anything from Wicked, we really are in tune with Glinda and not really thinking about her as Ariana the superstar. And I'm so proud of her for doing such a great job with this.
Goodness mourns the wicked. Through their lives our children learn what we miss when we misbehave.
Now, I'm loving that big, beautiful choral sound. I'm loving the harmonies that they have layered together. I'm really excited to listen to the rest of this song. The orchestra is sending me right into a little seat in the theater. They sound so good.
And goodness knows the wicked's lives are lonely.
She sang that so freaking well. And goodness knows the wicked lives are lonely. She's doing such a good job in preparing herself to go up her register to then sing that operatic, beautiful sound that she's singing. And now we're gonna go into What Is This Feeling?
It came on fast, still I don't believe it can last, and I will be loathing for forever.
Now, I'm gonna say I really love the beautiful blend that Cynthia and Ariana carry together. Cynthia did such a good job in being able to vibe with her voice. I don't know how they did it. I love how they both symbiotically kind of sound like the same person. They're in a very well-balanced chest mix kind of voice. They're not belting, "No, I don't believe that it can last." They're not giving us that, but they're giving us a beautiful spoken, beautiful kind of mix. "No, I do admit it came on fast. Still, I do believe that it can last." And if you want to try this inside your voice, I would suggest you try a ya ya ya. Ya 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 ya. Ya 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 ya. Now go ahead and try it on the ya-yas. After you do that for some time, then go ahead and put the lyrics back inside and see if you can master this chest kind of mixed sound, and let me know how it went for you in the comment section below.
Loathing, truly, deeply loving you. My whole life long. Boo! Right, I get it.
Oh, that sounds so freaking good! I love it! Now, I'm loving the harmony they're doing. We have Cynthia on long and Ariana on long. It sounds so beautiful and well balanced. I cannot wait for part 2 to come out soon. And now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into The Wizard and I. Y'all, I will let you know, pink is my favorite color, but in my heart, in the inside, I'm an Elfie. I'm an Elfie. I'ma say what I said, I'm an Elfie.
Will see me, they will scream, but half of us is favorite team.
Okay, already loving her placement on team. Team! She started kind of in a head dominant mix part and then really went into filling up that belt. I love what she did there because it's a bit higher. So if you really go with your that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work up there. So she had a really good strategy for getting into that note.
The wizard and
Oh, Cynthia kills it every Now, I'm loving what she's doing and really playing with her vocal tonality and color. So she's really going for that darker kind of color on the wizard. And really notice how she's changing zerd for za and I for the wizard and I. Also, girl, bravo to you for taking that breath. Like, this song is already hard. This song is so freaking hard. Sometimes, our apparatus is going to need another inhale to get you through, and you still did that and ate that and left no crumbs. I kind of want to talk about how I really enjoy how they fully embrace, Cynthia Erivo being a Black woman playing Elphaba for the first time ever. I really enjoy how, the Wicked team really fully embraced things that are so simple but mean so much for us women of color, like, the hair, the texture, the nails, like a lot of things in the design were really made to serve Cynthia. I am so happy that that happened. Sometimes in the theater world, and I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, that kind of care is not seen. Even in the film world, that kind of care is not seen for women of color. So I really appreciated, from being a little chocolate dropper myself, I appreciated seeing that in the film. Love that. And now we're gonna get into Defying Gravity.
Is ever gonna bring me down?
Remember how we mentioned the dark to the light belting sound, okay? As she does here, is ever gonna bring. She's in this really dark full belt. And then for me, she goes into her head dominant mix. Me. And then for down, she's going back for the darkness. Me down. Now, this is what vocal coaches talk about when we say you have to learn how to mix, right? Cynthia Erivo and even Ariana Grande, both of these beautiful queens, what we love about their voices is that they know how to use their instruments. If Ariana's like, okay, I'm gonna pop into my little classical opera sound for No One Mourns a Wicked, boom, it's there. If I want to mix a bit more for popular, boom, it's there. If I'm belting for some parts of What Is This Feeling, boom, it's there, right? The purpose of learning how to mix is to really learn how to use the totality of your vocal instrument so that you can give us different colors that are going to support the story and the interpretation of what you're singing. All of these vocal gymnastics that these girls are doing is not easy. If they're doing it so easily, just know the sisters have trained, okay? A lot of students come into the studio and they're like, I want to belt like Cynthia Erivo. I'm like, yes! And they're like, I want to do that next week. I'm like, no, that's not going to happen so quickly. Not because I can't unlock it out of your voice. Yeah, we can get it out in a lesson, but your muscles have to understand what they're doing and that vocal coordination so that they can do it consistently. Now, I want to say singing while flying is no easy feat, okay? Singing while flying is difficult because you have to fly. That's the first thing. The second thing is you have to really compress your abdominal muscles in a certain way so that you can stay upright and not be floundering all over the air. So the fact that she can sing this and then also sing it while flying is very, very impressive. Singing this on land is already hard, but being able to sing it while flying and in the air, airborne, that is a doozy. Now, you hear what she does in the down. So yes, that is a belt with a little sprinkle of head voice in it. That's why it sounds a bit more brighter than her lower kind of belt that she was doing in the beginning of this song. Now, I really love her. It sounds so good. And that's when she goes back into that really full chest dominant kind of belt. We're going to be hearing Indina, Kristen, Ariana, and Cynthia singing this little snippet together to just send us off.
I do believe I have been changed for the better.
That sounds so beautiful. I do believe I have been changed for the better. That's a beautiful. It is in chest voice, but it's like a mixy chest voice. It's not a I do believe I have been changed. It's not that all that strong mumbo jumbo.
And because I knew you, because I knew you.
Aw, Oh, that sounds so beautiful. And Ariana's about to cry. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine, watching this musical live, doing musical theater, the expansive career that Ariana has had? We don't have to go into it because the girl knows who she is. The girls know who she is. Um, and just like being like, wow, I'm standing on stage with all the people I've looked up to for my whole life, like Kristen and Indina. And then, Cynthia being like, wow, like I'm standing in this place as a little chocolate dropper in the scene, representing all my chocolate colorful women out there and singing it down with these vocal divas. And, it makes me emotional. It makes me emotional. I'm really happy that John Chu really trusted his gut. He has really great movies, and I'm happy he really trusted his gut with his own casting. And
Because I knew you,
that blend is amazing.
I haven't changed.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Also, Steven Schwartz playing the piano for them. Oh, the original composer of Wicked. This just wraps it up in such a beautiful bow. I am actually gonna go on Peacock and watch this right now. Peacock, if you watching and you want to sponsor your girl, good morning. I love seeing the four of them singing this together simply because it's like Kristen and Indina are passing this torch to Cynthia and Ariana to carry this through. One of the interviews that really impacted me when they interviewed Cynthia in specific, they said, would you ever do Wicked on stage? And she was like, no. I think that answer was shocking for a lot of people, but I loved the explanation she gave afterwards about like, no, I did my turn and it's time for somebody else to be able to step into Elphaba and somebody else to be Glinda, and somebody else to carry on this story. And I think that's my favorite thing. Being a musical theater girly pop, that's my favorite thing about musical theater. That like, even though it's the same show, it's just beautiful to see how much women have carried Wicked for such a long time, how much women have played Elphaba, how much women have played Glinda, how Cynthia and Ariana are going to be forever staples known because they did the movie version, how Kristen and Indina will forever be known because they started this beautiful, wonderful project with Steven, and all the other women, beautiful and amazing women that are currently playing them on Broadway right now. I think it's just such a beautiful testament that great stories need to be told. And I think this is a really great story. I think there's a lot of nuggets and lessons that we can take away from this. And that's my 2 cents on singing for today. And now it's your turn. If you have a song that you would like for me to react to, make sure to go ahead and put it in the comment section below. If you're a vocal bestie, go ahead and like the songs that you see, and the songs with the most votes you'll be seeing on my channel next. Period. And if you enjoyed hanging out in this little corner of the internet, make sure to go ahead and subscribe so that I can see you in the next one.